Alright, welcome to Boom Beach. This is Planepants. Your task force is True Defiance. And today we'll be going through some pretty good one-shots. And I won't even complain too much about, in the last operation, being relegated to this. Alright, so now I got that out of the way, let's look at some real attacks, some good attacks, by Appleseed 1. I don't know, he just appeared and everyone seems to know who he is, but I don't remember him that much. So let's look at his All Zooka attack on Orbifold. Orbifold? I don't know what Orbifold is. I never thought to Google it before. But what's an Orbifold? If I Google it, I'll flash the definition on the screen right now. Alright, so he's doing pretty standard. He's got a lot of shock areas to go through. 1, 2, 3... Wow. Now let's see what his GBE bonus was on that. That was a pretty solid takedown of Orbifold. 254% boost on... Wow, Gunboat. That's... He must have boosted every statue he had. That's dedication. Iceman. Iceman takes this down... And nary loses 19 of his 100 or so Zookas. Let's see what he does here. Pretty standard. This is exactly what the creators of Boom Beach... That's nice. Go right into those shock mines. This is what the creators of Boom Beach are trying to avoid now, which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but operation attacks are all Zooka heavy. And that's why in the higher stages, you've got barbed wire and things that are supposed to make all Zooka attacks harder. But here, clearly, that's not the case because that shield must have had, I don't know, a couple million on it, and he would still be able to All Zooka right through that. That was tech crunch. Nice job, Iceman. Now, this is my favorite of the day. This is Al with Scorchers. And last time, Minotaur was pretty tough because of all of these Zookas, rocket launchers here. See that? That's a lot of rocket launchers. Al says, I've had enough of those rocket launchers. I'm going to do this in 2x just because it's so much fun. He just puts them right in the middle of them and lets them go. This is literally the definition of everything must burn. Everything must burn, says the Scorchers. And he actually is flaring from time to time on certain defenses. But you know, the Scorchers are so... They're so attention span deficit that they just run all over the place. But at the end... 9 Scorchers are taking down a pretty good load of defense. I'm pretty sure he had these things boosted pretty heavily. But I just think that's fun. Look at that. Even the things blowing up take care of the defenses. So in the end, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 7 rocket launchers and 1 grappler. and lots of health taken off of some other ones. So I think that's a pretty good attack. Pretty good attack. Pretty good attack. Skirt Kebab. This is also a good attack so far here. Again. So here, yeah, here's something. So I love how when the rockets go too far, they start like coming in sideways. So this is what this dude does. Skirt Kebab. See those two goo cans right there? He just can't resist the free gunboat energy. This whole like wave of people not releasing all the boats at once. It's pretty creative. But was all of this worth it for 6 extra points? I guess so. I mean, it worked perfectly. Just the fact that he was able to look at it and say, I can do this, and then do it, that's the impressive bit. And in the end, all of his Zookas are all together. He's got a whopping 6 extra gunboat energy points. Not really so much with the taking out the mines. In the burning of the Zookas. At this point, I think he should have. Well, I know. He took down most of the base, so never mind. He could have taken down the shock launchers instead. But even with all of those Zookas that he lost, he still almost beat it. And the key, of course, is the boost. Look at this. 164% boost on attack. 220 on gunboat. The Scorcher attack, 216. 96% bonus on health. They're pretty much like death proof. 238 on gunboat. 254 on gunboat. 140% attack. This is really like going, you know, we go hard. We go hard. Let's see. What else do we have? Oh, well, I will tell you that after that, this is the attack where we fully took down Dead End, and I showed every attack. Then, directly following that, we took down Dead End again. Now, let's see. What did I do? Did I do anything good? Why am I showing this? This can't be good. This can't be good. Oh, no. This is why I only get to do all gunboat energy attacks. This is why they don't let me do real things. Seems to be going smashingly so far. Until about right there. That's how quickly. That's how quickly you can go from... I think I ran out of GBE, but what are you going to do? Really, what are you going to do? Let's see. Any good one-shot takedowns? No. Who haven't I showed? I guess by definition, I showed everybody's attack lately. Let's just see if there's anything that's not All Zooka. That's Heavy Zooka. What? He's still using those cryos? Oh, we gotta look at the cryo attack just for giggles. Look at everybody. Everywhere's brick, 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 brick. These are all really like the same. Definitely deadly. Oh, look at that. Camp Extinction with tanks and Scorchers on Rogue. This is a pretty big, this is a pretty heavy duty base. 298. Let's see what happens here. Oh, he did the hacky. That was nice. That was nice. I like that. Something tells me he's not going to get past this little cluster area. Probably the fact that there's only 1 second left on the clock. That kind of gives it away, doesn't it? When you look at how much time the attack took. Now, where is this craziness? Death Squad. Using cryoneers. Come on. There you go. Look at that freezing power. Oh man, is that useful. You know, when the cryoneers came out, we're like, oh man, finally a new troop. Finally a new troop. And it turns out we don't need any more new troops. Turns out cryoneers are like the epitome of what economists would call opportunity cost. That's opportunity cost. Cryoneers are fine, but you waste a boat that could be used for other stuff loading the cryoneers. The cryoneers do not carry their weight. They're not worth an entire boat worth of stuff there. So, what's going on at chats? Nerd. They're just talking about the attacks. That's fine. Wait, day of puking? I'm laying on the couch still recovering from my day of puking! Why is he puking? Feel better, Bob. Yeah, see, we're a really caring bunch. No one cares why he was puking. That's great. That's great. So I got a lot of resources here. I'm debating whether or not to go for level 22 landing craft or level 10 shock launcher. I feel like level 10 shock launcher really helps. Like, it doesn't seem like a big upgrade. It's like 0.1 seconds more shock and a little bit more damage. But against Hammermen, it really made a big difference. It seemed to make a big difference anyway. So if I had two of them, maxing out my defenses is really going to be the way that I get rid of my ice statues. And I think everyone knows my ice statue situation. My building health is 29, which is alright. But my defensive building damage is 34%, which is like one of the best. And even though it's like the best, worst kind of statue, it's still the best in its class. So it's really hard to get rid of. But anyway, that was level 6, and then level 7 was just impossible. So my base is designed in sort of a triangle fashion to draw the troops back to the back right corner if they make it that far, and that way they have to go straight into the minefield after that, which has worked out pretty well for me. But this is there's just too much. But it is fun watching them go through the minefield. I'll slow it down for that part. So, look at all of that. Let's let them go half speed. Oh, oh, boom. That's pretty cool. It'd been really cool if they all went down. Not quite, though. And now there's nothing stopping them. It's a sad state of affairs now. 4 seconds left. Yeah. Didn't quite get level 7. Not quite. I know others did. They shared their attacks. Grizzly was showing off that he did level 7 with no ice. That's fine. He had 3 hot pots. That's probably the way you have to do it. If you have 3 hot pots and maxed out defenses, you probably don't need ice to clear Hammermen, which is probably nice in terms of balance. Which means, like, during the end, there's really, unless you're trying to hold on to victory points, there's really no reason for ice. I'm getting really close. I'm sort of like overdue for getting rid of them. I'm just having a mental stick about it. See how my heroes are going. 16. Alright, I'm close to maxing those guys out. And then going back to having absolutely nothing to do with my gold. But for a little while it was fun having something to spend gold on. Alright, folks. I'm shaking off a little bit of a cold, so I'm going to cut it off here. We will be back with more. We will be back with more, and I will be more creative. I just don't know what to do. Do you want to burn some stuff? Carrot feeder? Carrot feeder is always fun. Just be all like bop 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 bop. Or maybe wait, retreat. I have a better idea. Why don't I do my attack live? Oh my god, why didn't I think of that? In the first place. We're on curtain call. Al did his I don't know if I could do that. Let's see. Notes are very important. Ruka. Riflemen Zooka solo. Riflemen Zooka solo. Why not just Heavy Zooka? Oh, because of all those. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so you have a lot of defenses here. Bop, 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 bop. And they can all pretty much one-shot a heavy, so you might as well have riflemen. I think that's the point. Though, you better not let those rockets at it, or else you're toast pretty quickly. What else do we have here? Clear mines and clear beach of mortars for easy landing. Oh, yeah, that's an All Zooka. Clear mines, All Zooka at 6 o'clock. Minotaur. Scorchers, clear right. As Finn. Finn? Who's Finn? As Finn. As Finn at 3. Should I try it? It looked pretty fun. I could go after these 6 right here. I could go after those 6. There's still everything. I got 19 minutes left. I'd have to be like, Botwang. Wong. Wong. This one's already boosted. Alright. Hey. You can't fault me for not boosting. Minotaur. I'm not going to be the GBE cleanup person this time. I really should have thought this through before I started. Oh well. They're not all fitting. Oh, this is gonna be bad. I don't have any GBE left. They're just gonna have to... They're on their own. Godspeed, Scorchers! Just do something cool. Do it cool. Just like Al did. I have no gunboat energy. I have no control over what's happening right now. It's just random flames. Oh my god. Come on, get that one, get that one, get that one! If you get that one, I'd be happy. Oh, that was all right. That was all right. All right. Later, folks.